After I finished arranging them, I'll sometimes go back, listen to it a few times, and say, you know what, the intro needs to be a little bit longer. Everything is in audio, so now I started chopping up, rearranging the audio. The effects that I use, all the reverbs and all the delays and everything. After I send him a rough, and he's like, "Yeah, I like this. We're ready to go." I sent this time. I said, "Alex, I want you to mix it because I want to have your vibe. I get a certain sound. He gets a certain sound. I wanted this record to sound a little more leaning to the Man Without a Clue vibe." So I bounced each individual stem down. But here's a trick that I like to do. I don't want to bounce everything down with the reverb in each individual track. It doesn't leave you a lot of room to, um, if he wants to do any different mastering tricks, if he wants to have one more go and maybe adjust one thing. So I'll bounce the actual effects down as stems themselves at 0. So when he brings everything up at 0 and brings the effects up on separate channels, it'll sound as if the effects were already in. And that way, if he doesn't have the same, obviously he's working on Cubase, I'm working on Logic, I have different plugins. If he doesn't have the same reverbs I do, he can have the same sound. After I finished this arrangement, I then sent it back to him to mix.